Hello all, in this video I am going to solve the multiple choice questions, that is question number 1 to question 20 from CBSE grade 10 standard math 2026 board paper. The question paper code is 30/4/1. Question 1. If the quadratic equation 9x square plus 8kx plus 16 is equal to 0 has real and equal roots, then the value of k is. If the roots are real and equal, then d is equal to 0. It is b square minus 4ac is 0. b is 8k minus 4 times a is 9 and c is 16, which is equal to 0. K square is equal to 4 into 9 into 16 upon 8 into 8. On simplifying, we get k square is equal to 9 and k is equal to plus or minus 3. Here both the options A and B are right. Question 2. It is given that triangle ABC is similar to triangle EDF. Which of the following is not true? Using the similarity given, we understand that the angle A corresponds to angle E, angle B corresponds to angle D, and angle C corresponds to angle F. Side AB corresponds to ED, BC corresponds to DF, AC corresponds to EF. Coming to option A, perimeter of triangle ABC upon perimeter of triangle EDF is equal to AB by ED. For AB, the corresponding side is ED. So the first one is true. Then option B, AB upon ED. For AB, ED is the corresponding side. Same way on the right side we have AC upon EF. For AC, EF is a corresponding side. So this is also true. Coming to option D, AB plus BC upon AC is equal to DE plus DF upon EF. For AB, DE is a corresponding side. For BC, DF is a corresponding side. For AC, EF is a corresponding side. So D is also true. Looking at option C, angle A is equal to angle D is not true. Angle A corresponds to angle E. So because of this, C is not true. Question 3. The nth term of an AP is root 2n plus 1. Its common difference is. Here the general rule given is root 2n plus 1. For n equal to 1, a1 becomes root 2 plus 1. For n equal to 2, that is the second term, a2 becomes 2 root 2 plus 1. To get the common difference, we subtract a1 from a2, that is 2 root 2 plus 1 minus root 2 plus 1, which is 2 root 2 plus 1 minus root 2 minus 1 gives us root 2. So the answer is A. Question number 4. If PQ and PR are tangents to the circle with center O and radius 4 cm such that angle QPR is equal to 90 degrees, then the length OP is. PQ is a tangent and PR is also a tangent. Angle OQP is 90 degree and angle ORP is also 90 degree. The reason being, radius and tangent forms 90 degree at their point of contact. Angle QOR, this is also now 90 degree. So this quadrilateral OQPR becomes a square, which means OP is a diagonal. The length of the diagonal of a square is a root 2. A is the side, which is 4, that is 4 root 2 centimeter. So the answer is option B. Question 5. Observe the graph of the polynomial p of x. Number of zeros of p of x is. This graph cuts the x-axis at 3 different points. So the number of solutions is 3. Option D is the answer. Question number 6. In the given figure, DE is parallel to BC if AD upon DB is 1 by 3 and AC is 6 centimeter, then the length of AE is. AC is 6 centimeter and we have to get the length of AE. Let's keep it as x. So the EC becomes 6 minus x. And by the question, AD is 1 part and DB is 3 parts. By BPT, AD upon DB is equal to AE upon EC. AD upon DB is 1 upon 3. AE is x upon EC is 6 minus x. That is 6 minus x is equal to 3x. 4x is equal to 6. X is equal to 6 upon 4 which is 3 upon 2, that is 1.5 centimeter. Answer is option A. Question number 7. In the given figure, a circle is centered at 1, 2. The diameter of the circle is. The point O is on the circumference of this circle. The coordinates of the origin is 0, 0. Let us name that 1, 2 as M. Now suppose we get this distance OM, which becomes the radius. When we double it up, we get the diameter. Applying the distance formula, OM is equal to square root of x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. O is 0, 0 and M is 1, 2. OM is equal to square root of 1 minus 0 the whole square plus 2 minus 0 the whole square. OM is equal to root 5. So this is the radius of the circle. Diameter is equal to 2 into OM, which is 2 root 5. So the answer is option D. Question number 8. The value of k for which the system of linear equations x upon 2 plus y upon 3 equal to 5 and 2x plus ky equal to 7 is inconsistent is. The first equation is x upon 2 plus y upon 3 equal to 5. We can rewrite this in this format. 3x plus 2y is equal to 30. So here a1 is 3, b1 is 2 and c1 is minus 30. The second equation given is 2x plus ky is equal to 7. That is a2 is equal to 2, b2 is equal to k and c2 is equal to minus 7. Because the question says inconsistent, a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2, but this is not equal to c1 upon c2. Let's take this part. A1 upon a2 equal to b1 upon b2. A1 is 3 and a2 is 2 is equal to b1 is 2 and b2 is k. So k is equal to 4 upon 3. So the answer is option B. Question 9. A circle is divided into 16 identical sectors. If the radius of the circle is 7 centimeter, area of each sector is. To get the area of each sector, we can divide the area of the circle by 16, which is equal to 1 upon 16 times pi can be taken as 22 upon 7 and the radius is 7. So into 7 into 7. So the answer is 77 upon 8. So the right option is D. Question number 10. Two different dice are rolled together. The probability that both the obtained numbers are less than 4 is. The number of possible outcomes is 6 square, which is 36. What is that we require is that both the obtained numbers are less than 4. So favorable outcomes are 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3. Total number of favorable outcomes is 9. So the probability is 9 upon 36, which is 1 upon 4. Answer is option C. Question number 11. When sin A is equal to 1 upon 3, the value of cot A is. BC is 1 and AC is 3. Cot A is adjacent upon opposite, that is AB upon BC. So here we know BC, but we have to get AB. AB is nothing but square root of 3 square minus 1 square, which is root 8, that is 2 root 2. So cot A is AB, which is 2 root 2 upon BC is 1. So the answer is option B. Question number 12. 1 plus tan square A upon 1 plus cot square A equals to. The given expression is 1 plus tan square A upon 1 plus cot square A, which can be written as 1 upon tan square A, which is equal to 1 plus tan square A by taking the LCM, the denominator becomes tan square A plus 1 upon tan square A This tan square A goes to the numerator. Tan square A into 1 plus tan square A upon tan square A plus 1. These two brackets gets cancelled, leaving behind tan square A. So the answer is option A. Question number 13. Three tennis balls are just packed in a cylindrical jar. If radius of each ball is r, volume of air inside the jar is. The radius of one ball is r. Volume of air is volume of jar minus 3 times volume of one ball. The jar is cylindrical in shape. The radius of the jar is r units and the height of this jar is 6 times r. So volume of jar is pi r square h. H is again 6r, that is 6 pi r cube. Volume of 3 balls is 3 times 4 by 3 pi r cube, which is equal to 4 pi r cube. So volume of air is equal to volume of jar minus volume of 3 balls, which is 4 pi r cube. So the answer is 2 pi r cube. The correct option is A. Question number 14. PQ is a tangent to a circle with center O. If angle POR is equal to 65 degrees, then the measure of angle PTR is. Let's observe the diagram. The arc PR subtends an angle of 65 degrees at the center. The same arc subtends an angle at the circumference, that is PSR. So there is a relationship between this 65 and PSR. PSR is half of this 65 degree, which is 32.5 degrees. Coming to this triangle PST, we know this angle which is 90 and we know this 32.5, so the remaining is 180 minus the sum of 90 and 32.5, which is 57.5 degrees. Right answer is option C. Question number 15. The distance between the points a cos theta plus b sin theta, 0 and 0, a sin theta minus b cos theta is. To get the distance, let's apply the distance formula, which is square root of x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. 0 minus a cos theta plus b sin theta the whole square plus y2 is a sin theta minus b cos theta minus 0 the whole square, which is equal to square root of minus a cos theta plus b sin theta the whole square plus a sin theta minus b cos theta the whole square. This minus sign turns into plus because of this square. Square root of a square cos square theta plus b square sin square theta plus 2ab sin theta cos theta plus a square sin square theta plus b square cos square theta minus 2ab sin theta cos theta plus 2ab minus 2ab cancels and a square is taken common, leaving behind cos square theta plus sin square theta in the bracket plus b square is common, leaving sin square theta plus cos square theta inside the bracket. Sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1, so we get a square plus b square. So the right option is option A. Question 16. An ice cream cone of radius r and height h is completely filled by two spherical scoops of ice cream. If radius of each spherical scoop is r by 2, then h is to 2r equals. According to the question, volume of cone is equal to 2 times volume of one scoop. Volume of cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h, and volume of one scoop is 4 by 3 pi, radius is r by 2. So r by 2 the whole cube. 3 gets cancelled and pi gets cancelled. R square h is equal to 8 times r cube upon 8. From this we get h is equal to r. H is to 2r can be written as h upon 2r. H is nothing but r, so r upon 2r is 1 by 2. So the answer is option B. Question number 17. Arc PQ subtends an angle theta at the center of the circle with radius 6.3 centimeter. If the length of the arc is 11 centimeter, then the value of theta is. So length of the arc formula is theta upon 360 into 2 pi r, which is equal to 11. Theta is what we have to find out. So theta upon 360 into 2 into 22 upon 7 into 6.3 is equal to 11. That is theta is equal to 11 into 7 into 360 upon 2 into 22 into 6.3. On simplifying, we get 90 upon 0.9, which is 100 degrees. So the answer is option D. Question number 18. Mean and median of a frequency distribution are 43 and 40 respectively. The value of mode is. The empirical formula connecting all the three is mode is equal to 3 median minus 2 mean. That is 3 times 40 minus 2 times 43, which is 120 minus 86. So the answer is 34. Option is A. Question number 19. Assertion says if probability of happening of an event is 0.2p, where p is greater than 0, then p can't be more than 5. We know that probability of any event is greater than or equal to 0 and less than or equal to 1. So the maximum limit is 1. So 0.2p should be less than or equal to 1, which means p is less than or equal to 1 upon 0.2, that is p is less than or equal to 5. So this confirms that p cannot take a value which is more than 5. So this is true. Coming to the reason part, p of not e is equal to 1 minus p of e for an event e. This is also true, but it is not a supportive reason for assertion. So the option is B. Question number 20. Assertion says root 3 plus root 5 is an irrational number. This is true. The reason statement says sum of the any two irrational numbers is always irrational. First case, let us take root 2 and root 3. So if we add these two, we get root 2 plus root 3 as the answer. So the numbers were irrational and the answer is also irrational. The second case is, let me take 1 plus root 2 and 1 minus root 2. The sum of these two numbers gives us mere 2, which is rational. So this statement is false. So the option from the list is C. Assertion is true, but reason is false. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel Math with Meenakshi for more smart learning videos.